The point to be made here, isn't it? I think people often look at financial fees and think, oh, it's money for nothing. And I would kind of combat that by saying, well, why did you ask somebody to do it for you?
Yes.
Why didn't you do it yourself? And I guess that would be your response, probably slightly more politely put.
I use other professional services. If you go to an accountant to do your tax returns, if you go to a lawyer for conveyancing, that would be the most common. They would charge you for their time.
Okay. What if an advisor avoids clear fee explanations? How fast should you run?
As fast as you possibly can. And again, because going back to our conversation before the news break there, you will receive a compliance call asking you to confirm your understanding of the fees that are attached to any product that you're recommended to invest into. Okay. So if I have not explained those to you, that will be a huge red flag, and I will then have to explain to my superiors as to why I hadn't done that. Now, it may be a misunderstanding. That is often the case. But again, if it becomes a regular occurrence, then that would be...
There would be red flags in your system.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you're promised guaranteed, and I emphasise that word, high returns.
Again, be very, very suspicious. It's the key word there is high returns. We do have products that offer a guaranteed return. Now, often they will maybe have particular caveats attached to them, but there are fixed term deposits that do offer a guaranteed return. Banks regularly offer them, as do other institutions. So there's not necessarily anything wrong with the word guaranteed, but it's the level of the amount that's guaranteed is where the concern generally arises.
Yeah, and if you tell people that, I don't know, we can beat the market, I can predict the market, then that would be well, how do you do that?
Again, unless there's a crystal ball somewhere that I've never been able to find in the last quarter of a century doing this job, yes, I would always argue that with time, markets generally go up. Even if we look back over the last 25 years, we had the dot-com bubble burst in the late 90s, early noughties. We had obviously the 2008 crisis. We had the COVID situation. So markets can fluctuate significantly. But if you have time and are able to leave your investments where they are, most of the time, more often than most, they will come back and grow for you.